Kurumjay, a very good evening. You are watching Primetime English Bulletin on SKTV and I'm Victoria Rajkumari. First, the headlines. Manipur government and IGAR South welcome 46 KCP PWG cadres after surrendered as they lay down arms and return to the mainstream. Indigenous Peoples Forum Manipur and Delhi Meeting Coordination Committee urge Prime Minister and Home Minister to scrap SU agreement, seek justice over rising violence and security crisis in Manipur. Another landslide struck Rongdai village near Nungba Bazaar along National Highway 37 this morning, bringing traffic to sudden halt. State government investigating alleged mismanagement in PM Kishan benefit distribution, says Agriculture Director Peter Salam. And the Manipuri film Sunita wins Best Manipuri Feature Film Award at 72nd National Film Awards 2024, bringing national recognition to Manipuri cinema. And now the top stories. Manipur government and IGAR South jointly welcomed 46 cadres of the Kangleipak Communist Party People's War Group in short KCP PWG who surrendered and laid down their arms to return to the mainstream. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand, Home Minister Govindas Konthausam, several MLAs, Chief Secretary, Security Advisor to the Government of Manipur, General Officer Commanding Spear Corps, DGP Manipur Police, IG Assam Rifles South, Home Commissioner, DIG CRPF and other senior officials from the state administration and security forces attended the homecoming ceremony which was held at Mantripukhi Garrison Headquarters, Assam Rifles South. Speaking in the program, Chief Minister Khemchand said armed group activity showed major increase since the onset of violent conflict in May 2023. However, the situation in the state is gradually improving. He informed that around 8,000 weapons were recovered and since the formation of the present government 5 months ago at least 1,200 weapons were recovered, including 600 looted arms. Appealing to other armed cadres to join the mainstream, the Chief Minister said that lasting development in Manipur could only be achieved through peace. He assured that the government was ready to extend support under the state's surrender policy to any armed group willing to return to normal life.
Gun culture adunadi tungi purpose santi like Manipur ama purpaya adamina santi lakpadana state development laknaba labi hoibina adumi kasi amuka na suena isela usu kuno kuino thaka ko phusari daba ngakyumanga pe haibiramba ko ko honorable minister na ki karkarosingi secretary police ki mutumina amu ko pasingo padu hangan bada aki mateng kang yawani pe bo hai karsi tamjarakanda ai swaimutang si tamjari.
Meanwhile, Home Minister Govindas Konthausam asserted that the homecoming of KCP PWG cadres is a significant development. He added that continuous efforts of security forces had played a crucial role in bringing the cadres back to the mainstream and urged other armed groups operating within and outside the state to abandon violence and contribute to Manipur's development. The KCP PWG cadres voluntarily laid down 28 sophisticated weapons, including AK rifles, Poignard 303 rifles, pistols, double-barrel rifles, single-barrel rifle, an incest rifle, a self-loading rifle, a carbine machine gun, and a rocket-propelled grenade launcher, along with a large quantity of magazines, ammunition, and explosives.
मक्खोई सेंदाल लंबी अमा लाखनबो होनबदा सरकार न मदद पांगनी अदुगी मथक्ता रुपा लाख मरी sahi ahumgi oina fixed deposit akoina thomjagani adu once sahi ahum sina makoina vocational or any kind of activities for their livelihood tawma matamda madhyam panganaba ngasai akoina 4 lakhs ama FD thomjagani bado adu 3 years he complete oyo matam that means 6,000 per month sina ek lep khibada 4,000 sina makoi own livelihood ama oilana bagi adugumba policy ama ara sarkar amasung Manipur sarkar na semjabani haidnai mayam na thamjabani paramadana aina yam sangna haijadana aina mayam na haijani badi faidagi lai ufabani aikoi Manipur asi prakriti mai bem mana yam dingthi jana phajaba laiba ama oihamba se koi mangandana na bonaba akoi shanti hanjana bonaba haibase koi punamaki thokdamni haina.
On the other hand, the chairman of KCP PWG, L. Ranjit, expressed the motive behind joining the mainstream. He added that the decision was taken to carry forward the movement through peace. He also declared that members of KCP PWG will not be engaged in any illegal activities, including extortion. He also urged the public to report to police if KCP PWG members are found engaged in illegal activities.
How's ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯍꯣꯝ ꯀꯃꯤꯡ ꯁꯦꯔꯃꯣꯅꯤ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯀꯦꯗꯔꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ 94ꯅꯤ 94ꯁꯤꯗ ꯅꯨꯄꯤ 4ꯅꯤ ꯑꯇꯩꯗꯤ ꯅꯨꯄꯥ ꯉꯥꯛꯇꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯔꯦꯞ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯨꯡꯒꯤ ꯐꯣꯔꯝꯗ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯪꯅ ꯌꯨꯝꯗ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯂꯩꯔ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯄꯨꯟꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯝꯄꯦꯅꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯁꯨꯐꯝ ꯐꯝꯐꯝ ꯅꯣꯝꯕ ꯆꯥꯎꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯤ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯁꯨꯖꯔꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯣ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯅ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯄꯥꯡꯉꯛꯄ ꯑꯇꯩ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯗ ꯃꯔꯤ ꯂꯩꯅꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯟꯗꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯌꯦꯜꯅꯆꯤꯡꯕ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯕꯒꯤ ꯐꯦꯛꯇꯔꯤꯅꯆꯤꯡꯕ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯕꯒꯤ ꯂꯝꯕꯤ ꯊꯤꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ ꯍꯤꯡꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯅꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯍꯤꯡꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯂꯣꯟꯗ ꯂꯩꯖꯩ.
Indigenous Peoples Forum Manipur IPFM and Delhi Meeting Coordination Committee DMCC have submitted a memorandum to the Prime Minister and the Union Home Minister demanding urgent action over the continuing security crisis in Manipur. The organization called for immediate abrogation of suspension of Operation Sue agreement with Kuki militant groups, alleging that the framework has failed to restore peace and is instead allowing armed groups to operate without accountability. The memorandum highlighted the killing of 6 Naga civilians whose bodies were recovered near Leilong Baipai on June 10. It alleged that the victims were subjected to torture before being killed and demanded immediate arrest and prosecution of all those responsible. IPFM and DMCC said that the incident was a part of a wider pattern of violence, including attacks on the Meitei civilians, women and children. They urged both the centre and the Manipur government to ensure justice of all affected families. The organization alleged that Sioux groups have violated terms of the agreement by allowing cadres to leave designated camps and participate in attacks. They cited incidents of armed mobilization, extortion and illegal activities as reasons for ending the agreement. The memorandum also raised concerns over alleged security lapses during the Kanto Sabal arson incident in Imphal West on July 11. It claimed that several Meitei homes, including the residence of former Indian footballer Laiktonjam Sanatoy, were set on fire despite the presence of nearby security installations. IPFM and DMCC accused security forces of selective action and alleged unequal treatment among communities during operations. They demanded illegal weapons be recovered from all groups without discrimination. The organization criticized handling of the ethnic conflict that began on May 3, 2023, stating that more than 260 people have died and over 60,000 have been displaced. They accused both the centre and the state government of failing to restore normalcy. Responding to the recent statement by the Kukizo Council, the group said justice must apply equally to all communities. They criticized demands for separate union territory, arguing that division will not bring a lasting peace to Manipur. The memorandum also demanded action against KNFP chairman Thangboy Kipgen over alleged involvement in militant activities. The IPFM president Chingnau Chung Makhan and DMCC convener Biramani Sarasam urged the government to act immediately, warning that continued inaction could further worsen the situation in Manipur. A fresh landslide struck Rongdai village near Nungba Bazaar along National Highway 37 this morning, bringing traffic to a sudden halt. The road construction company KCCC has already deployed excavators to clear the new debris, though authorities are yet to confirm how long the operations will take or when the vehicles can safely pass. While traffic has successfully resumed along the nearby Nungba Bazaar and Nungba Maryland stretch, following the completion of yesterday's clearance work, few parts of the highway remain severely impacted. Simultaneously, another construction firm, ABCI, is working on a war footing under the supervision of NHIDCL to clear debris from yesterday's landslides between Awangkhol Part 1 and Part 2. Traffic in this area is expected to resume by late this afternoon. Meanwhile, the landslides have left over 100 goods-laden trucks stranded near CRPF camp at Nungba, waiting for the critical highway links to fully reopen. Director of Agriculture Department Peter Salam has stated that the government is investigating alleged mismanagement in the distribution of benefits under the PM Kisan scheme. Speaking at the Meet the Press program organized by the Directorate of Information and Public Relations DIPR at Nitepak Chutek, he informed that some ineligible beneficiaries were found receiving benefits under the scheme. The investigation follows an assurance by Chief Minister after the issue was raised by the opposition during the Legislative Assembly session in February. Meanwhile, the Agriculture Department announced the launch of the Model Village program, under which 9 villages from 9 districts will receive integrated support to ensure farmers get benefits from various central and state government schemes. The program includes agricultural machineries worth 40 lakh rupees for common use, 5 lakh rupees assistance for agricultural drones, financial support for vermicompost units, farm ponds, V-boxes, sprinkler irrigation systems and quality seeds. Addressing concerns over below average rainfall, seed analyst KH Nimaichan advised farmers to cultivate short duration rice varieties such as RC Money for 15 and 12, while the department continues monitoring the situation and issuing advisories. The department also informed that around 1.54 lakh bags of urea have been distributed through 170 centers and district agriculture offices across the state and will be sold to farmers at a subsidized rate of 270 rupees per 45 kilogram bags.
The flood is over Hydagadi, say, look for the time on look for the Baita. How do you think the crop city 1 week, Kumba 10 days, Modid Moidum Saracto Nami, 15 days Pungami. 1 month Kumba, submerged or Bungamba, Adumba resistant over flood varieties, flood varieties, Kari, command Torige, and ID varieties, Mapan, the Hectopusapayam, Tripuragi, Wais and Zore, Tripura, the Moyadumba flood killers and variety. Tripuragi, the how to go the Hawman, the Minamoi, the flooders and way, and the Hoyda Pusala Copito, the Adim. A Pogi Tonamba, a Pogi House, Zanaba, Poit Tari, Posiga, a Pogi Tonamba, variety developed of Jangi. Variety developed of Simatam, Karatangi, and Tapiri, and Monachi on the Jangi. At the Mosi, Animux and Telaga, which say almost developed of Bugis, the testing Zemogi, a novel varieties, Tobugis, testing Marie Mangara, Hanjana, but Janga Toba process of the mother. I don't know, but Tangi to hear money study. My variety already Yamanwai Hana, Yamanwai, already more today that Pacatera, I see Anako, I see Manipur Centerna, Aduyam Tuna, Putora Ani, and I Hazard.
Manipuri feature film Sunita has bagged the Best Manipuri Film Award at the 72nd National Film Awards 2024. The award falls under the regional category, which has classifications for each language and listed in the 8 schedules of the Constitution. Speaking exclusively to SKTV, the director of the film, Yumnam Ajit, asserted that making a biopic based on the real life of Moirangthem Sunita Devi and presenting it to the public was not an easy task. Highlighting the struggles he faced during production, he said that the script was even changed 7 times over a span of 4 years. He expressed his elation that the film ultimately won a prestigious award despite these hardships. Emphasizing their financial struggles, Ajit stated that high-end equipment were rented from Sony Venice in Guwahati at the steep cost of 24,000 rupees per day. The director also stressed the urgent need for an effective film policy to support Manipuri cinema, aiding that it will greatly alleviate the financial woes of local filmmakers.
Film ama national award fangin lauthurokpada haraudo mi leroi ai tasem kyam harawi am nungai hetare maramdi ani expect tawrudo pot ama sadani tab nungai bedo ai dum fangi challenges haragadi biopic ma number jarai boramdre aduju juji hingi ba mi amagi biopic habidi mi amagi story ai ta hapchun bya de dana ko akoina khalli je ko filmmaker ayambani koi Manipur sine policy na amutang enforce to wiragadi je koi wakan maramdi kaigina haikana akoi seda financier na producer je leitieba Fazana policy magi makha semdoga grant natragana any loan wagera mo wagera 1 crore natragadi film number je yapontieba adi akoi namjaba ni ko yapontieba asengba scale number adi number 1.
And now before we move on to other news, let's take a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Keep watching SKTV News.
Ayek apan ana ayek chamam nabalaitaba nungayay faba punsi amagidamak Mahaguru Spirituality, Astro Numerologist, Reiki Grandmaster, Lamafera Grandmaster, Tarot Card Reader, Acharya Lilu Haudizamga consult the winning basingna ngasidagi hauraga July 13 fauba offline consultation amadi August amadagi hauraga online consultation gi registration tobiba yagani hen akupamarol gidamak contact number 9667619776 Natraga office address Infinite Intuitions Energy Institute Private Limited Kakwa office opposite Kakwa Police Station da Tanabiyo
Baikotana piri, maruchik patin sing daging aktok patanatana, atopa kanaba sing, kudamoy na pambi sing bumarahin na sathanba, amasung pau pambi sing bumasahin na pokando na pautok asuki matik layali. Matam sang na tintahande, hanjan hidak sajan bagi matau tahande. Buyers ke baikota, lau balomi sing da thazo bagaloy na hena saukhat halle, amasung lomi sing da akib amatalahande. Buyer Council Active asi Pauthaba Singkhaki Ngakthong Abasemani. Amasung Hidagasina, Napi Makal Kudimak Mangan Bangame. Sumnatangi Pohun Krabanatraga Link Krabamatung Numini Pani Dagina, Tarani Toyfogi Manung da season Abigadabane. Quaidigi Satiba Napi Makal Kudimak Pusu Mangan Bangame. Maramasina Kuling Nepiki Sading Hantale, Loinana Adongi Sentok Hengat Halle. Lomi Singi the Muktadi, Buyers Council Active na, Quaidigi Faraba Pambaidi.
Welcome back. You are watching Primetime English Bulletin on SKTV. Now proceeding with other news. Manipur University of Culture MUC campus is unlikely to meet the government's August 11 completion deadline as construction work on the ground shows no signs of accelerating. A major obstacle is the deplorable condition of the access road, which makes it very difficult to transport construction materials to the site on time. The 31.18 crore rupees project is being built across 118 acres of land, with the Manipur Minorities and OBC Economic Development Society handling the work. Although the government previously promised to finish construction and hand the campus over to the public by August 11, the reality on site remains unchanged. SKTV has a detailed report on this situation. Meanwhile, MUC Vice-Chancellor Professor Pounam Gunindro highlighted the profound significance of the university. He explained that it is one of the only 3 cultural universities in India alongside those in Odisha and Assam. While noting that the universities in Odisha and Assam are already full operational, Professor Gunindro stated that efforts are underway to complete the permanent MUC campus at Wakha. He further emphasized that several cultural departments are currently offered through 3 recognized institutions, namely Bishnu Cultural Research and Training Center, Kha Manipur Hindustani Sangeet Kala Vidyaloy, and Government Dance College. Gunindra also highlighted plans to open a new cultural college soon, noting that many students are already enrolled in MUC, which was established under the Manipur University of Culture Act 2015. The Vice-Chancellor expressed hope that the university will run smoothly, holding regular classes across all 11 departments once the Wakha campus construction is completed. He also emphasized that building student hostels at the new campus is absolutely vital.
ꯑꯩꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯂꯩꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯏꯝꯐꯥꯜ ꯏꯁ ꯗꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯔꯣꯝꯄꯥꯠ ꯄꯤꯑꯦꯁꯅ ꯀꯣꯟꯕ ꯋꯥꯈꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯝꯒꯠ ꯁꯥꯒꯠꯂꯤꯕ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯚꯔꯁꯤꯇꯤ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯀꯜꯆꯔ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯈꯤꯕ ꯆꯍꯤ 2025ꯀꯤ ꯐꯦꯕ꯭ꯔꯨꯋꯥꯔꯤ ꯊꯥꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯝꯒꯠ ꯁꯥꯒꯠꯄ ꯍꯧꯔꯛꯈꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯍꯟꯗꯛ ꯂꯥꯛꯂꯤꯕ ꯆꯍꯤ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯥꯒꯁꯠ ꯊꯥ ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯤꯟꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯗ ꯈꯨꯠꯁꯤꯟꯅꯅꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯦꯠ ꯊꯝꯂꯕꯁꯨ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯗ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯚꯔꯁꯤꯇꯤ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯤꯟꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯃꯤ ꯇꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯤ
ꯑꯄꯨꯟꯕ ꯑꯦꯀꯔ 119ꯗ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ ꯂꯨꯄꯥ ꯀ꯭ꯔꯣꯔ 39 ꯂꯥꯈ 19 ꯆꯪꯅ ꯁꯦꯝꯒꯠ ꯁꯥꯒꯠꯀꯗꯕ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯚꯔꯁꯤꯇꯤ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯀꯜꯆꯔꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯖꯦꯛ ꯑꯁꯤ lambi thong ningthina chatpa yadabana project asi sangba sagatpada sangadaba polamsing matam chana puthok pusin tawba ngamdabadagi mafam aduda thabak suriba miyoi singna khunmang sauksina thabak suba ngamdre Manipur Minorities and OBC Economic Development Society Mobets Manipurna implementing agency oiduna sangba chagaliba university asi mamang sahi lisingani kunmanga ge February 12 dagi hogduna satliba sahi asigi August 13 phawbada sabalu silaga miyamda sinagani haibu wafam laikrabasu project asi mapung phana semgat loidre hiramasi gamari lenana university asigi vice chancellor oiriba professor Paunam Gunindroga haktenana unarubada India pumada leriba university singi manungda cultural university ahum khaktani cultural university asi Orissa da ahan boina hangdoklaba matung Assam amadi Manipur da hangdokna bahona duna lakhi adu moinamak state ani Orissa amadi Assam dadi university asi ningthina salaiba hokre adubu Manipur gi oinasu atuba matamda Imphal East district ki Wakha da nauna sagali basi thabak hoba ngamnaba angamba thakta honaduna lakli University asina masak khangnaba Vishnu and Cultural Research Training Center Kha Manipur Hindustani Sangeet Kala Vidyalaya amadi Government Dance College da lamdam asigi culture gi oiba department kya hangdoktuna leire masida natana anauba cultural college amasu hangdona bahonari Manipur University of Culture Act 2015 gi makada salaiba horakibane haina su phongdorkli
luri wafam di mayam lambi du ubiram neba university je phana phajan semabasu lambi sidi hujiki university taba lambi se masi develop tawduna masi semdragadi akoina thabak che loisin mangam neba adu official sing non teaching staff haitare si jokoina ayamba casual ta tawba korpa adu anu sarkar sina yam kana thawai yauna hujiki lebiro manchi sina koi menjin na ba yam kana instruction pi na khotna thaw paikhali haitare
Manipur University of Culture asi matamgi matungina mahiroi kyama university asida tamnaba sanglagli adubu university asigi oiba sabsaba mafam leitabana tuan mafam kyada mahiroi sing adubu takpi tambiduna lakli lainga asuna nauna semgat sagaliba Wakha gi university asi atubada losilabadi laigidaba department taramathoi haibadi thangta umanglai harauba dance music sankirtana theater visual arts tribal studies cultural studies English amadi Manipuri da ningthina mahi tambiba ngamlagani University asida mahi tamba lakadoriba mahiroi singi khudong sanaba mafam asida hostel amasu sabiba tangai fade hainasu mahana makhata na phongdokhi
langakna university asi hatak sahi asida loisangani haibagi chap chaba khogi miyamda phongdokhiba leirabasu university asibu semgat sagatpada lakadaba lambi gi thong hojik mafam asi phattabana marab oiga mafam asida thabak suriba simisingna sijan nagadaba pothok sing pothok puchin tawbagi awaba amachu chauna mai abadan natna hajaraba mafam mamu oigidaba arts and culture bu akhagi ningthina semgat sagatpa loirba matangda miyamda khusin nagadaba chahi asi maktadi ngamra haibagi jingnaba aduni lamdam asibu malengi mafamda saktak leba lamdam asigi arts and culture bu yokhatna honabada Manipur lengana lawriba thawdang sing asi ahenba miyang changbiduna amuk hena ko university je phajaba mongda Indagi oina akhoi hujik lairiba university ahum asigi manungda ahenba hajaba university mo henduna namdam asigi arts and culture chakhat na khonabada namdam asita lairiba miyam amadi mapi mapa oiba singna ahenba miyang changbi haina miyam na pamnari maram aduna hiram asigi matangda paudam jariba kumarong thombam video journalist SKTV Wakha.
Several localities in and around the Nambol area are reeling under floods following a 10-meter footbridge in the Nambol River bank at the Kongkham Mamang Lekai around 2 p.m. yesterday. Floodwaters have submerged nearly 100 houses alongside numerous fish farms and paddy fields across Kongkham Mamang Lekai, Kongkham Mayai Lekai and Sabal Lekai. Meanwhile, local residents and government authorities are working together to plunge the bridge using excavators, bamboo poles and sandbags. Thawai Kuki Village Authority categorically rejects the July 18 allegations made by the Sikibung Sarkavung Village Authority and Kainu Thod Khon. In a statement, the village authority stated that the claims present a selective, misleading and one-sided narrative that ignores the historical context of violence, insecurity and humanitarian suffering endured by the Kuki community in the Litan Funyar region. It denied that armed Kuki militants entered Sikibung for illegal fishing or attempted to murder Avnar Kasar, claiming that no independent investigation supports this. The village authority further countered that the incident likely stems from internal rivalries between NSCN Moiva and NSCN Hangshi Ramsan Eastern Flank factions, alleging that Sikibung and Thawai Tangkol Thoi are unlawfully established on Kuki Thawai traditional land. The village authority called for an impartial investigation based on credible evidence rather than the public accusations. Tribal Youth Council Manipur TYCM has welcomed the decision of the Employment Exchange Department to introduce an online system for sponsorship against notified vacancies and issuance of employment-seeking certificates through the e-Seva Manipur portal from July 24th. In a praise statement, TYCM said the move was taken following its demand submitted to the department. The council had highlighted the difficulties faced by job seekers, particularly those in the hill districts where transportation and inter-district movement have been severely affected due to the prevailing situation. TYCM stated that many candidates were unable to visit district employment exchange offices physically to obtain sponsorship for government vacancies. The council said the new online process, accessible through newly generated X10 cards from the portal, will improve accessibility, transparency and convenience for job seekers across the state. It also informed that all X10 cards issued through the previous portal will become invalid from July 24th. TYCM expressed appreciation to the authorities for addressing the challenges faced by unemployed youths and said the initiative will provide significant relief to job seekers in Manipur. A free health camp under the National Health Mission NHM was organized today at Kachung Luang Sea Center, Tamenglong Ward number 7 by the Mobile Medical Unit in collaboration with PMJ GOAN GON. The camp provided a range of free healthcare services, including medical consultation, distribution of medicines, blood sugar testing, hemoglobin testing, and eye examinations. Medical services were delivered by a team comprising 1 doctor, 1 nurse, and 1 laboratory technician. According to sources, the mobile medical unit is primarily intended to conduct health camps in remote villages where access to healthcare facilities is limited. However, due to the poor condition of roads leading to interior areas, the health team was compelled to organize the camp at the village nearby district headquarters instead. About 60 locals avail of free consultations, free health screenings and medicines provided during the camp. Sky Hospital and Research Centre Private Limited successfully concluded its 6-day free heart OPD and echo screening camp for children on 18 July, providing free cardiac consultations and echocardiography services to children across Manipur. The camp, which was held from 13 to 18 July, enabled 14 children to undergo heart screenings for early detection of congenital heart defects, with those diagnosed set to receive appropriate treatment. Chief Cardiologist of Sky Hospital, Dr. Shyam Kishore Larigengbam, expressed satisfaction over the response to the initiative and emphasized the importance of early detection and timely treatment of childhood heart conditions. He also encouraged the people to avail themselves of similar free heart OPD and echo screening camps conducted by Sky Hospital, both at its facility and in different districts of Manipur. As a part of Sktv'S Food for Life mission and the Jagannath Ratha Yatra festival celebrations, Sktv's Imphal organized Khichdi Prasadam distribution program at the prefabricated housing site at Nambol Utlau Sajor, where more than 500 people were served sanctified prasadam. The program began with Harinam Sankirtan, followed by spiritual discourses and prayers for peace, harmony and well-being of the people of Manipur. Devotees and attendees offered prayers to Lord Jagannath, seeking blessings for unity and lasting peace in the state. The event was attended by President of Sktv's Manipur, H.H. Sadhu Bhushandas, Vice President of Sktv's Manipur, H.H. Ramanujadas, along with youths and devotees of Sktv's Imphal, who actively participated in the service initiative with devotion and compassion. Department of Horticulture and Soil Conservation has issued a notification urging applicants who have applied for Group B, C and D contractual posts in Department of Horticulture and Soil Conservation to visit www.horticulture.mn.gov.in and to check the status of their application. The notification issued by Director of Horticulture and Soil Conservation K. Devdatta Sharma informed that applicants whose name do not appeal in the pending or reject list shall be deemed to have been verified and accepted, while those applicants whose applications are marked as pending are required to submit the pending incomplete documents from July 22nd to 24th between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. at respective office where application was originally submitted. The notification further maintained that applicants who fail to submit required documents within the stipulated period shall result in a rejection of their applications. Film Forum Manipur, FMM, has expressed deep shock over the sudden passing of former Vice Chairman Okin Amakcham, who served from 2022 to 2025. In his honor, the forum has announced a floral tribute ceremony. According to an official notice issued by Joint Secretary Potsangbam Priya, the condolence program will take place at FFM head office at Mini Shankar Stockies, Imphal. The ceremony is scheduled for Wednesday, July 22nd from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. FFM has urged the members of all affiliated guilds and constituent associations to attend on time and pay their respects to the late filmmaker. Executive members of Youth Guidance Club, Kongba Khetri Lekai, expressed deep condolences over the demise of renowned Manipur filmmaker Okin Amakcham. A condolence meeting was held today at the club office, during which the executive members observed a 2-minute silence and prayed for the eternal peace of the departed soul. Speaking on silence, YGC Vice President S. Jatra stated that Okin Amakcham had served as an executive member of the club. He further said that Okin had always wholeheartedly supported the local club wholeheartedly, despite being a renowned filmmaker, director and a producer. Jatra added that the demise of Okin Amakcham is a great loss to the state as well as the locality. And now the sports news. In Durand Cup, the build-up to the Imphal chapter of the 135th Indian All-Durand Cup began with a women's exhibition football match between Kangla Warriors and Sangai Strikers at Sai Ground, Imphal. The event was attended by Home Minister and Minister for Youth Affairs and Sports Govindas Konthalsam, along with General Officer Commanding of Red Shield Division Major General Subankar Bashu and other civil and military dignitaries. The curtain raiser celebrated Manipur's rich footballing heritage, honored legendary women footballers and felicitated 20 Super 50 students from Bishnupur for their outstanding performance in the NEET and G examinations. The students were supported by Indian Army in collaboration with the National Integrity and Educational Development Organization and the State Bank of India. The program included a pipe band display, the Durand Cup anthem, and vibrant cultural performances. Govindas Konthalsam interacted with players of both teams before ceremonially kicking off the match. Legendary women footballers of Manipur were also honored for their valuable contribution to Indian football. In an exciting contest, Kangla Warriors defeated Sangai Strikers by 3-2 in a penalty shootout after the match ended 0-0 in regulation time. The result delighted the enthusiastic crowd at the Sai Ground. The iconic trophies of the 135th Indian All-Durand Cup were later showcased before the spectators. During the prize distribution ceremony, Kangla Warriors received the winning shield, medals and a cash prize of 50,000 rupees, while Sangai Strikers were awarded the runners-up title, medals and 40,000 rupees. The event set the stage for the Imphal chapter of the tournament, which will begin with the opening ceremony at Kuman Lampak Men's Stadium, followed by the first fixture between Trau FC and Neroka FC. Karate players from Manipur who won medals while representing India at recently concluded 10th South Asian Cadet Junior and Senior Karate Championship at Bangladesh were given rousing welcome upon their arrival at Imphal International Airport today. Officials of Manipur Amateur Karate Do Association along with well-wishers gave warm welcome to the players. El Maninganba won a gold medal while P.H. Arif Khan won a silver and a bronze in the championship. Paringanba Chingakam won a silver medal and Thiam Jennison won a bronze medal. Raghunath was also part of the Indian team. Speaking on the sideline, General Secretary of Manipur Amateur Karate Do Association congratulated the players and expressed confidence to perform well in next Olympic, as well as Karate Do has been included as a discipline in the major global sporting event. And now the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center Imphal, Manipur recorded a maximum temperature of 29.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was recorded at 22 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 92% in the morning and 62% in the evening today. As per report, Manipur received 3 millimeters of rainfall in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, IMD has predicted thunderstorm with lightning at isolated places of all districts in the next 24 hours. And before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Manipur government and IGAR South welcomed the 46 KCP PWG cadres after surrendered as they lay down arms and returned to the mainstream. Indigenous Peoples Forum Manipur and Delhi meet a coordination committee urged Prime Minister and Home Minister to scrap a SU agreement, seek justice over rising violence and security crisis in Manipur. Another landslide struck Rongdai village near Nungba Bazaar along National Highway 37 this morning, bringing traffic to sudden halt. State government investigating alleged mismanagement in PM Kishan benefit distribution, says Agriculture Director Peter Salam. And Manipuri film Sunita wins Best Manipuri Feature Film Award at 72nd National Film Awards 2024, bringing national recognition to Manipuri cinema. Well, that's all we have for today. Thank you for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates. Till then, good night.